Hello! There's one thing I forgot to set up before stream. It's the source of the music. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Minasan, konbanwa. 今日はハロウィンだよ。ハロウィンは大好きです。そして、だから、ホラーゲームをしています。We're going right into a horror game, rather than doing our studies right away. I already did my studies earlier today, because I was planning on doing this from the beginning. Welcome to Doll Town, ladies and gentlemen. Here, you're gonna be the doll of our eyes. You're gonna be the doll of the town. The eye of the town. I don't know. You know the phrase. Let's see. Does this have controller compatibility? It does! Yokoso. Yokoso, welcome. Mina-san. O genki desu ka? 今日の天気はどうでしたか？今日は、渋谷のライブストリームを見ました。渋谷ハロウィンのライブストリームを見ました。雨が降りそうでした。でも、It cleared up. I'm glad that it cleared up. How is everyone doing today? I know literally nothing about this game. All I know is I've been recommended it by a few people. I literally know nothing about this. So we're gonna be checking it out. Because today we're doing a horror movie. 今日はホラーゲームをしています。後でホラームービーを見ました。ディスコードにホラームービーを見ました。ゴージアム・ホンティッド・アサイラム。ゴージアム・ホンティッド・アサイラムです。You are not alone. If you're feeling overwhelmed, struggling, or thinking about... Oh boy. やれ。日本の言葉は suicide は何ですか？Yumi-chan. I just arrived, Mom. Okay, so I can't use a controller for this. Okay. Nani? After the game today, in our Discord, we will be watching a movie called, God, why can I not remember? ちょっと待ってください。映画の名前は、Gonjiam Haunted Asylum Korean horror movie です。後でストリームの後でlet's see. ちょっと I need to see how to say this. I need to see how to say this. Okay, after the game, in under 3 hours, watching a Korean horror movie. Okay. So it is 試合終了。え
試合終了。
試合終了試合終了あと3時、3時間。ちょっと。
試合終了後、3時間以内にディスコードで韓国ホラー映画を鑑賞します。その時は気軽に参加してください。
Hey, hope you're doing well. Actually, I wanted to ask if I can make some cool arts for your channel. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Melon Warson. I'm sorry, but I don't tolerate like people coming into my stream and asking that anymore because I'm getting really tired of that. Especially with how aggressive they get over time. You're welcome to stay, but there are people that already make the art. Hell, I make my own assets for emotes, but I appreciate the offer. Discord no link wa Discord no link wa shitta ga arimasu. Discord link is below. I just arrived. I'll go straight to the store. Send me a text when you see this. Love you. Sensitivity is really high. Chotto. Controls. Okay. This game, このゲームは知りません。でも、遊びたいです。やれ。Why? Okay, so I think I said something about a convenience store? Is it this way? Oh, yes it is. Hello, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Ah, kirei na kanajo. Did you get lost? Mise desu ka? Ah, 新しい彼女です。Follow me, I'll show you everything. そうですか。So let me be your guide. I'm Frangen, just Frangen. Welcome to Dolltown. The truth is, this town used to be a lot shinier. City worked for the Father Hanabari. People called him the doll maker. His factory made larger-than-life dolls. You don't say. Really look. It's like they're looking at us sometimes. I believe that. Well, I'll admit that things are a little bit messy around these bars. They are looking! Jesus. Fuck. You're one of the ones called to rescue, I guess. We've arrived. Okay, go into the store and do what you have to do. I'll wait for you outside. That's a good thing, though. Well, what do I do? Ooh, Gashapon mosquitoes. Gashapon wa... Hello, Yumi. Sorry I couldn't be there on your first day in Dolltown. I left the keys in the store under the vending machine. Warson! You don't listen, do you? I told you no. Hey, Melon Warson. I told you no. If you keep pushing this, I will ban you. Don't understand, I'll tell you what to do. Oh, and don't bother the dolls. Okay. Retrieve keys from underneath dispensers? Dispensers? Oh. Just say the vending machine. Kashina. Nice, you made it inside. I can see you through the security cameras. Turn on the register and switch behind the counter. Neko! What is that sound? How can you at least the slushies are still cold. Small wins. Oh my! Timmy. Oh god, this is... How do I get back there? Wait. That doll wasn't here. Bread. It's bread. Yes, I see that. How the fuck? Switch on the register. I would love to switch on the register if I could get back there. Shotomatte kudasai. I gave you a warning. I gave you a warning. Let's see. Chat warning. Okay. I'll just ban you. Or time you out. Time you out will work for now. Time out 10 minutes. I am not going to have someone advertising their services in my chat today. Hey Heath, how you doing? I'm stuck. Huh? That's weird. Okay. How you doing, Heath? Okay, the switches on the back door opened up as well. Find an exit. I'm alright, thank you. That's good. What the fuck? Small box. Pretty box, but don't! What the fuck? The fuck was that? I don't know. Did I kill something or did it just try to kill me? God, this is really like Silent Hill. How you do? Okay, you said you're doing fine. That's good to hear. Okay. Wait. 3895? How do I... Okay. 3895. 9. Okay, 5, 6, 8, 3. 5, 6, 8, 3. What did I just do? Oh, it's a dead body. Hi, dead body. You found her. Don't be afraid, it's a doll. Right, and that thing that definitely just tried to kill me definitely was not a doll. More than light. More real than life, huh? That's why this town used to be so well known. The main factory made dolls for the entire country and beyond. Life-size dolls based on the design my father had developed. Your father! Lovely! Yeah, I guess I owe you a little explanation. You think, you little shit? What are you, a doll too? Looking at your limbs, I see those fucking joints. You're a living fucking doll! My father was a master doll maker. He was the one who kept this town alive thanks to his factory. After my sister's death... Wait, I'm going to show you something. Follow me. Why am I following a living doll? Have I not played the Silent Hill games, where this always is a bad idea? Just beginning to fall over Doll Town. The streets were quiet, the fog was settling in. Where is she? Mio, you're annoying. I'll find you. Mio-chan. Mio-chan, doko desu ka? Come on, Mio. We don't have time for this. We gotta go find Mayu. We gotta find Mayu before she gets possessed by whatever fucking spirit is trying to possess her again. That's a Fatal Frame 2 reference, which, by the way, I'm very excited for Fatal Frame 2's remake. Because I like Fatal Frame a lot. Fatal Frame wa Projecto Zero desu. God damn it. I actually have to go looking for her. It's not a, oh, just keep walking left thing. I would love to go looking for her more. Kono game wa enji shiteiru. Mate. I like Fatal Frame 2. Fatal Frame is great. Why is she... Can you guys hear anything in the background, by the way? You guys can't hear anything in the background, right? Are you serious? You do know I could see you, right? Are you kidding? It took you ages to find me. If you're so good, go hide. We'll see if you're easy to find. Yeah, you'll see. Ichi. I didn't like Maiden of... I liked Maiden of Blackwater at first. But the game that I came to really love was the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. The fourth one. The fourth one was originally not released in the US. Yeah, but no. 4. In someone's house. But the fourth one was so fucking good. It was creepy, but good. And his vending machine? Not bad. But wait a minute. This is a bad idea. This big iron door intrigued her. So desu ka? Abunai. ちょっと待ってください。Song of Horror. I'm installing something while we play this. これは The little girl coveted the idea of hiding in the large refrigerator. Of course she did. It's cold anyway. She wouldn't be in it for long. Her girlfriend would soon find her? Her girlfriend. I thought this was her sister. It was dark. It was cold. Between popsicles and frozen smoothies. Oh, you can hear it. She's coming. Her footsteps are getting closer. Not a sound, she said to herself. Strange metallic sound. It clicked like a small log. Click. Oh, fuck. I'll take a few seconds longer and then come out a winner. But the door remained closed. Blocked. Let me out. It's okay. And it's cold in here. It was cold. So cold. She hammered. She screamed. 28, 29, 30. I'm coming. I'll find you. Baka da yo. You don't hide in a freezer. Bad story, huh? I'd feel pity if it wasn't so... If it wasn't such a stupid decision. As a heavy pass, but I'll tell you everything later. A little tour of the town. When you're ready, meet me in front of the school. Bye-bye. Matane. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know, like, chat, I really want to feel bad for her. I really do, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to feel pity for someone that would willingly climb into a freezer in a place that they are not supposed to be. This really is like Silent Hill. Does that make me cold and heartless? Probably. End of the day, do I care? End of the day, do I care? Not entirely. Because, let's face it, people do dumb things all the time. Doll. Beggar doll, she's got 100 yen, it's not like she needs it. Do not! You don't take from a beggar. Konbanwa, ningen, konbanwa, subham-san. O genki desu ka? A Lego? Is that a Lego? Seriously? A Lego? How are you today, Subham? Ginja desu ka? O genki desu ka? Ore wa genki da yo. Anyway, I don't do well in temples. O genki desu. I thought you said o genki desu ka. I'm doing okay. Looking forward to the movie that we're going to be watching later. Is everyone excited for that? It's a Korean horror movie that I've not seen, but I've heard is infamous for being terrifying. Let's see. What do we... I saw a doll for a second. This is Welcome to Doll Town, a game that I know literally nothing about, but have come to play and decide and realize, wow, this feels very Silent Hill-like. Why is the fact that there are dolls? Well, even Silent Hill had dolls, I guess. Anata wa... I don't like that it keeps looking at me. Stop looking at me. I wish that it let me beat up that doll fully. This is weird. There's a lot of empty space. And I get that, like, normally it's fine when there's empty space. Except for when the empty space is leading to something. Like this. Also, a map would go along. What is this? No, this isn't the temple. The graphics just look like this. I don't know. This is just how the game looks. I know that I probably have to go to the front of the school first thing first, but I also want to look around, see if I can find anything. Anything of interest. It's a demo, but you never know. Dareka. Minna. Why yo? これは返事している？え、これがactually scary. What the fuck was that? Is there an inventory? There is. Convenience store key, a red Lego, a collector's item. I can't even see the... Huh. Can I go into here? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Why did I tell myself to do this? This was such a stupid idea. Why the fuck? Halen, why the fuck did you tell yourself to go wandering into the tall grass? What's the first rule of Pokemon? Don't go walking in the tall grass! If you walk in the tall grass, you're going to die. This game will henji. Demo. What's the Japanese word for eerie? Nihon. What's going on here? That's what I'm wondering. So basically, I met a doll that is alive, and it told me that when I'm ready to go meet it in front of the in front of the school. Okay, so here I am. Okay. Ah, it's a guide. Okay, so town monument, the porcelain cafe, the temple. Okay, so we've been to temple and convenience store. I think we've seen the No, we haven't seen... Okay, I see where we've gone. I see what's happened. I can't show my mouse on here, apparently. Alright, so Hanabari Manor is over there, and the factory is up there. Where's the school? The school is there. Okay. Well, at least we now have a direction. So we're not just wandering around aimlessly. Let's go check out these points of interest first. We can't get into the shrine or the temple yet, because it's just a demo, probably. But there are other things that we can probably... Yeah, there she is. That's the girl that we have to go meet. But we're not ready to go meet her yet. No. We need to go find... I wish I could run. Let me run. I know this is like running. But I don't count this as running. It's so slow. And I can't beat up that doll. I want to beat up the doll. Like, watch. Stop looking at me. Every time you look at me, I'm gonna punch you. Nandesuka? Can I beat up this doll? Kinda. Alright, so we're back at the monument. Monument. Welcome to Doll Town. Hey, wait. Yeah, well, not very welcoming sign. It's another one. Urusai! Okay, so there's that. We need to go to the Porcelain Cafe next. At least we have some direction to go with. That wasn't there earlier. These dolls are pretty impressive in detail. Wait, is it looking at me? You're damn right it is! Is that supposed to be a bike? Person on a bike? I do not take kindly to being stared at like this. It's like this is like Resident Evil, but with less zombies and more creepy dolls. At least I hope they're not zombies. Oh! Okay, so I think this is the Porcelain Cafe. Yes, this looks like it would be the Porcelain Cafe. Stop staring at me. I don't have a fear of being looked at. It's just that I don't like dolls looking at me. I don't like dolls, period, especially in a horror game. Okay, so there's the school, the manor, and the... whatever's up there. I saw a Suzuki 800. She is creepy. Dolls are creepy. Hey, look, this is the doll that... I'm positive this is a doll. Look at its legs. Look at its legs. You can't just show me legs like that and tell me, no, that's not a doll. No, that's 100% a doll. There you are. It all started here. What, the big gangbang? You see that girl? Do you see the girl on the school roof? Oh no. That's my sister Mio. Well, it's not really her, it's just her doll. My sister committed suicide a few years ago, and do you know who really killed her? You. Honestly, I would take in the town more if the render distance wasn't so close for the fog. God, every time I see Valkyrie and Ludwig these days, I just can't help but like want to laugh at them. I just saw like an ad for them, and I was like, oh my god, those two losers. She was subjected to daily bullying by a group of girls in her class. Sure. It became my own hell on earth after her death. The town was divided. My father employed everyone here. He was despised by some. Those who pushed Mio, they were never punished, not officially. The dolls you see up there is just not just a memory, it's a promise. About Mio's diary, what she wrote, what she felt. I can show it to you, but you'll have to be ready to experience it. What do you mean by that? Join me inside my father's house. I'll tell you a bit more about all this. Remember, the code is 580. The code is boobs. The code is boobs. In the meantime, go for a walk. But from now on, Yumi, take care of yourself. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of this doll. I don't know how the fuck you're moving, but I ain't gonna take it. Did I always have a health bar? I don't think I did. God damn it, enough of the walls. Stop railroading me. I don't like being railroaded like I'm back in Final Fantasy 13. Hi, cat. That actually surprised me for a second. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Let's see. Can I go in here? Let me in. If I finish this fast enough, we'll probably play another horror game that's a bit longer, but we do have an end time for today's stream. Just give me a sec while I look around. Take care of yourself, the doll says. Nothing is attacking me. Which is fine. Hey, the bus is gone. That's annoying. I need that bus. I needed that bus. Are you ready for the movie tonight, cat? Oh, that reminds me. I need to poke 2 people. ちょっと待ってください. There we go. Okay. Hey, homie, I can share your stream. I don't care. This is Halloween. This is Halloween on Halloween. Halloween. I don't care much about scammers and shit. Okay, so we go this way. It's like I'm watching Uma Musume with a very, 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 very pale version of Goldship without the white hair. You said 8? It's cause I have a guest coming over, so I know when to shoo him. Yeah, it's at 8. It's at 8. So the movie's in 2 hours. Alright. Can I go into school? Why can't I go into school? Let me in the school. I want to push that doll off the roof. I really want to push it off the roof. Because I don't like dolls. Dolls in games always give me the creeps. Happy Halloween! Oh, oh, oh god. I just remembered an old thing that my family used to hang outside the house was this like ghost that when you passed in front of it, it would just mock you. And one of its lines was, Happy Halloween! Oh, ha, ha, ha. God, that takes me back. Da, 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 da. There's the house. There's the house. You just reminded me to claim my daily rewards in Uma Musume. Hell yeah. Oh. Okay, I didn't think that would work. Well, I guess Legos are important these days. When buttons are gone, use Legos. Hey, look, another one. Stop laughing at me, you child. Trust not the dead child. But when the dead child speaks and laughs, that's usually a bad sign. I'm locked onto something. Let's go find out what. Bitch. I'd be more intimidated if it didn't lock me onto her. You're already here? Yeah. Magic. I'm a magical girl. Anyway, welcome to my house. Oh, what's left of it? You're a doll. Why do you have a house? This is my father's home, and this is where we grew up. Also where he lost his mind. The downfall of man, let me tell you. I kinda don't want to know. Because if I'm supposed to feel sorry for him like I was supposed to feel sorry for the girl, I won't. So Hanabari was a man who had grown up in Dolltown. Born to farmer parents, he knew what a harsh life and tough ends of the month were like. But his talent had allowed him to turn his life into... I'm being really harsh on the game. I really shouldn't be. Close your damn legs, yeah. I really should not be so harsh on the game because it's still a work in progress. As like a former game dev, I shouldn't be... Welcome back, Madoka. Exactly. As a former game dev, I shouldn't be so harsh, but still. His life and his little dream for himself and his family, his dolls were incredibly realistic. So much so that this one came to life and is now telling me the story, and weirdly enough, has this house. Why does the doll have a house? The whole country was ordering from him. It became increasingly difficult to keep up the pace. With the money he had, he opened a small factory employing 10. Back up a sec. Back up a sec. You just told me that everybody in the town used to work for him. And now you're telling me that this town had 10 people working there. You... One of those lines has to change. Either this line or the one about everyone in the town working for him and, like, you know, of course they can hate him. But, like, that's a big inconsistency for narrative design. Little by little, business quickly became prosperous. So much so that he decided to expand his workshop into a factory that would employ the whole town. Okay, did you not just say it was a factory, though? In his office, a simple workshop, his daughter, Mio, was drawing. Papa! Mite, Eko da yo. Ah,旦那様. Darling, how beautiful it is. Would you like to have a kitten? Oh yes, a little black kitten, so cute. Didn't we see that earlier? Hanabari laughed softly. Like I said, I'm being too harsh. A few days later, Mia was celebrating her 10th birthday. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out your candles. Why are there katanas here? She closed her eyes tightly as if trying to pour all her energy in making her wish come true. Then she blew out the candles in one breath. Mr. Hanabari-san, handed her a small package. Mio, hiding her growing disappointment, pretended to be elated with the little box. Necklace? Thank you, Papa. It's not for you. Come on, look behind you. Mia turned around and a little black kitten, so cute, was staring at her. She jumped for joy, so happy. Good for her. Her wish had been granted. She had wanted this little cat for so long. She had already planned everything for him. That's good for her. Her room already had little toys for him. Not the best investment to buy the toys before the cat. Every morning before going to school, she served him a little bowl of milk. I have a story relating to that. Oh. 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 That would be cremated before him. He had no words. He no longer knew what to do. That's very sudden. A bit too sudden. Empty of sound, empty of joy. A little more build-up would go a long way. He went straight to his personal workshop. He closed the door behind him and began working on what would seal the fate of the doll town forever. A doll that would bring Mio back to life. Of course! Of course that's what it is. Yada yada. My father had no time for anyone anymore. He was obsessed with the idea that Mio could come back to life. He had abandoned everything, family, friends, employees. He was going mad. One night, he left, determined to bring my sister back to our world. Oh, there we go. I'm pressing the wrong keys. I'm like, why am I not moving forward? Until I realize, oh, I'm pressing Q. Oh wait, Higabana. I like Higabanas. Nope, nope, nope. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. You little shit. You traitorous bastard. You don't bring back the dead. Last time we did this, it caused its own problems. Am I gonna have to hit my own kid? Locked onto something. Whatever it is, it's right here. It's this grave. I'm locked onto... something. What the hell am I locked onto? Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it wasn't gonna let me out. But still, I had to try. Alright, let's see if we can find her grave. Why am I blocking... like, specifically like that? Alright, where is the grave? Probably the big grave in the back. Hey, grave だよ。娘のグレーブはどこですか？Ah, the game that I was hoping would finish installing. Find Mio's grave. That's a great question. Is this her grave? Is this her grave? God, that's such a twisted thing to say. Probably should have paid more attention when they were showing it earlier. I mean, she was crawling from over here, so I assume... it's somewhere around here. Dore ka na? Hi! どこですか？グレーブはどこですか？やれやれ。いいえ。I hear screaming! このグレーブは... I'm gonna start punching things. And when I start swinging... them graves better be coming a bringing. No, it'd have to be over the bridge. There's no way it's not over the bridge. Right? That literally makes the most sense. Give me a second. I need to turn off the heat. There we go. It was cold, but now it's too hot. I have the heat on the lowest setting. But it was still too hot. This is the grave. Is this the grave? Is this the grave? Where is the grave? I will find you, and I will unearth your body. I swear I will. I'm actively losing my patience. Let me out. I don't even think there's a way up here. Is there? No, it doesn't seem it. Heard a voice over here. Wait, there's an urn. Ah, here it is. tomb already housed his wife. Of course it did. Now his daughter. But his daughter, it was too hard. Armed with his chopsticks, he opened the urn and retrieved some small bones. He immediately placed them in a small red velvet pouch. Then he headed towards the exit to return to his workshop. Papa? Hi. Papa? Nani shiteru? Sweetheart, Dad, I'm dead, Dad. No, I'm going to... Dad? You let me down. Get out of here. Jesus. There we go. Mio, you'll be back. You'll be upright, chipper in no time. Workshop smelled like smelled of hot glue and old wood. The walls were lined with shelves containing dozens of frozen... It was fun, like silent spectators. He locked the door behind him. And then took a knife out and cut his palm and poured the blood into the doll while chanting, Kalila! Kalila! He took out the velvet bag and placed it in the center like an offering. His hands were barely shaking. Not with fear, but with impatience. He poured the contents onto a white cloth. Ah! Tiny splinters of bleached bone, so fragile that they might dissolve into a breath. With small silversmith's hammer, he ground them to a fine powder, which he mixed with cloudy water, collected in a jar where Lily Petal was still floating. Then he picked up a block of soft porcelain. Slowly, methodically, he shaped it into a hollow heart. Into the receptacle he poured the bone powder, and closed it like an urn. A narrow box lay on its side. Inside, carefully coiled, a lock of black hair. He cut them off on Mio's 10th birthday. Is that a thing in Japan? He braided them into a delicate thread and sewed it into the back of the doll's head, linking the head to the porcelain heart. For the eyes, he ground the remaining ash in a small mortar and mixed it with a clear varnish. 2 small round pearls. Don't tell me that the black cat is a sacrifice for black magic. Oh, it probably is. Nope, wait, we saw the black cat earlier, it's fine. When he inserted them into the empty sockets, the room suddenly seemed colder. Of course it did. He lit a single candle. The flame flickered, casting distorted but recognizable shadows on the walls. In a low voice, he recited a poem, the one he whispered to her when she couldn't sleep. With each stanza, he blew incense smoke onto the porcelain face. When he reached the last line, he stopped, cut off the tip of his little finger, and let a red drop fall onto the doll's closed mouth. I knew that blood would be involved. Blood beaded, seeping into the cracks of her lips. In the thick silence of the workshop, he thought he heard something. A rustle, a murmur, or perhaps a whisper, and suddenly the doll's hand reached up and snapped his neck. And then nothing. His only hope seemed to have failed. Except it didn't. Papa? That was... okay. The game needs work. The narration needs work. A little bit of like a run speed would help. Alright. Let's get to the main course. We've only got an hour to play this, but we're going to play one of the scariest games I've ever played. A game by the name of Song of Horror. 2 years ago, I played this throughout all of October. Hold up. Game Song of Horror. 2 years ago, I played this throughout all of October, and it scared the absolute fuck out of me. Today, we return to one of the games that has genuinely terrified me, and has made me rage harder than any other game has raged before. Hi. そのゲームは終わった。でも、新しいゲームをしています。ちょっと待ってください。ゲームの名前は Song of Horror。Choose a game. Empty slots. はい。So, このゲームの名前は Edgar Allan Poe's basic difficulty level Song of Horror, which has been designed and balanced based on the level. This is the game exactly as it was envisioned, and I played it like that, and it fucking was hell! M.R. James is the simplest difficulty that keeps permadeath. In this mode, you will experience fewer dangers than Edgar Allan Poe. In addition, those that you will face will become easier to overcome. Maybe if I kill someone within the next hour, I will switch to that. But, welcome to Song of Horror, one of the scariest games I've played in recent years. いらっしゃいませ。その歌は危ないですよ。A Lovecraftian tale where every choice counts. For more immersive experience. Hi. ヘッドフォンだよ。ちょっと不気味。はい。このゲームは不気味です。不気味は新しい日本の不気味は新しい言葉です。これはダニエルさんはちょっと Settings Save and exit. Controller is not working. Controller はちょっとリスタート。Ignore. Okay. リスタート。 だよな。2年前、このゲームをしました。このゲームは怖いよ。何ですか？おい。Controller は My controller is not working. やったことあるんだね。ことあるんだね。怖いよ。はい。でも、ちょっと待って。ああ、これ。I knew it was here somewhere. ちょっと。Is this not working either? Up. Finicky. Come on. I know you can work. There you go. Okay, now turn on. Brui no controller. Brui no controller です。こっちこっち、こっちこっちこっち。Come on. More. At least one button works. Ichido. Controller Janai. Let's see. ちょっと。Come on, next. Close. Okay. Why is this not working? It's too late in the day to go out. Fine, we'll play without a controller. Itsuogimashou. Old flashlight. Saved me more times than I can count outdoors. Toilet need. Man, the toilet drain stinks as usual. Okay, let's go. Mouse to keyboard. Demo. Skiじゃありません. PS5 no controller は知りません. I can't wait to see the next X-File episode. X-Files. What was that? I thought I heard something ringing. Like a phone. Come on. Damn, I closed the curtain again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Well then open the window. There's a lot of flavor text, but I don't want the flavor text. I want this pizza. God, not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Why do you have a bike inside? Baka. Where am I going? Okay. Smaho じゃない。それは何ですか? Wait. Shit. I could have sworn I took out the trash. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. Oh, I thought I heard a phone. Den wa doko desu ka? Ah, here we go.
Oh, crikey, seriously?
Ikuzo.
Hello?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Yaddy, yaddy.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that.
Heh.
Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement.
Hmm.
If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner.
Yeah.
Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I'd have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all.
Aye.
Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
そのうちは返事している。The Husher Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, the two children Julia and Saul. The serenity of your character is important when it comes to facing the silence, a high stealth level. Silence wa nan desu ka? Hare desu. Hare da yo. Eh? That's not normal. I've mostly forgotten about this game. Tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. I've mostly forgotten about like the events of this game because it's been 2 years since I last played it. I take the side road when I could take the main one right there. Sure. The murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. I think this is the studio's only game? I could be wrong.
Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Light source. To turn it off, press F. Once it's on, you can choose which direction it's facing by pointing. Okay.
Is that someone playing a music box?
Travel guide. Oh. Hold up, ちょっと. No, that's not where the music is coming from. Midnight or noon. Can I go this way? I can go this way. How much else can I explore? Eh? Mate. Matchbox. Can't think of any reason. Can I go upstairs?
No, the music isn't coming from upstairs.
No, I can't. So desu ka? Can I go in here? It's not in here, but there's an office here. If I could find the manuscript. If I could find the manuscript, I could probably just leave.
There's something on that doorknob.
Tegami desu ka? A letter for Husher, found by Daniel's mother's mansion, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently waiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing. But something else has caught my eye, or perhaps you should say, my ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself, my dear boy. I had never heard the song before, and any attempts of finding the score or the name of the composer have failed. I cannot, for the life of me, get that melody out of my head. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding the box and this mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Barber. P.S. I've enclosed a little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher. Okay.
Interesting. What the? How can there be a door there?
What they? Eh? That's not right. The radio may be older than me. Are those rifles real? Hi, 新しい古いライフルだよ。えい、やばい。うるさい。マジかよ。
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall.
This is a show.
I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
No, Mika.
Oh, Sophie.
Mika.
No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
So this is where the game gets a little different. It's been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher home. No one has heard from him since. So I can pick up to one of 4 characters. When I first played this, I played as Sophie Van Den End, who I promptly threw out a window by accident. I specifically remember throwing her out a window and being very upset with myself for doing so. Let's see, who else is there? There is also Etienne Bantard, followed by Alexander Laskin. Laskin is very important. Alina Ramos. Wasn't there a cop? Or am I thinking about the... Alina is a passionate, hands down type of learner. So we're gonna pick... We're gonna be using her. Specifically because of her walkie-talkie. Her walkie-talkie basically picks up interference when the enemy is near. The enemy, by the way, I cannot fight. Alexander and Masha. To try to escape from the abyss, don't let them grab your arms. If you can avoid it, quickly press. If you can't avoid, quickly press to free yourself. Abyss da yo. September 28th, 1998年. I'm gonna lower the difficulty by 1 because I've played this on the harder one. I've played on the hardest setting and I don't want to do not on the hardest one. Well, yes, on the hardest one actually. I think I said it to the hardest one specifically back then. I don't know, it's hard to say. You would have to check my old VODs about Song of Horror to figure out what I played back then. Chapter 1, Tasha Mansion.
The door was open. Were they waiting for me?
Alright, so now comes the tricky part of trying to figure out what to do.
Nope.
I believe this door is also locked. Yep. There shouldn't be a danger yet. If there was, it would tell me. Kawaii yo. すごく静かだな。
Mierda.
え？鍵？ なぜ? A nice high table. I could climb under it easy. Why is that the first thing I think of? I can't even see myself in the mirror. Aye, so strange. It's at the table, but nobody ate. There's even dust on the plates. That is actually really weird. What the? Type 90 matches. So does that.
I should take a look in this floor first.
大丈夫. The globe looks so old. I could throw it on the floor. Wait, I could throw it on the floor and I could throw it on the floor so easy. Why would you think that? The senor of this house is a writer. Neru, matane, matane, oyasumi nasai. Ucha. From Japan. Oh, I've seen these swords in those comics from Japan. My sister Rosa likes them so much. Or was this the girl that I threw out the window by accident? Who did I throw out a window? Place is ancient and creepy. I don't like this. I don't like that. Himuro. We used to have a piano at my house back before the divorce. Well, even before the divorce, we wound up selling it, but we used to own a piano. It was pretty good. They were planning to run. But that brings up the question, run from what? Here we got the alarm control, but it looks like the electricity isn't reaching it. That's not good. I guess that's where I come in. Garage? Garage! Hey, that's a nice bike. Hey. Boiler function, upper panel, shut down, press the left fail start, press the central button, emptying the red light. Case of malfunction, preventing boiler. Blah, 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 blah. Keep the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Okay.
Nope.
Boiler is here. The problem is it's not getting of course it's not getting electricity. Great. What do I want to It's a little box today, oh.
Nope.
Oh. Uses. No screwdriver to open this. God damn it. I need a screwdriver. Of course I need a screwdriver.
Mierda.
Mierda. Hi. Toilet is gone. Sanjipun left. Can't touch me out here. The main entrance, we have all the keys for customers' doors at the company. Door's jammed. Sai! How did I miss this? Hey. Saul 7. Here we go. This is one disturbed child. Oh! Only drank half the coffee.
There's something on the counter.
これは何ですか? Metal ring.
Nope.
いいえ。Artificial stuff. You have dog food. You have dog food.
Uh-huh.
Oil. Oil? That shit's mine. Halen? Why are you playing this again?
Pucha, what was that?
Seems the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes, you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Hate this.
Oh, if there's someone at home, I'd rather not bother them.
Got a. Motor oil. I don't like this. I really don't like this. All my senses are like, now I'm feeling tense. My shoulders are raised. My body is stiff. I don't like this. Shizuka da yo.
Mierda.
Ah! Yada. Nan desu ka? Mate. Oh, kawaii yo. Kirai. Chotto. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. Children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. So desu ka? Yokatta. Ibun warui desu. Nanjikan. Look at the way her hips. I just did. Risai! Heartbeatじゃない。Okay. Really? Ah! よかった。古い。
Huh?
あ
No.
ちょっと 待って。気分が悪いです。
I shouldn't answer the phone. Should I?
いいえ。
They hung up.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Door open. 大丈夫。なぜスクルードライバー。でも、I don't like this.
Ah,
I saw another door as I was walking by the dining room. I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I was running to tell Mummy, but when I came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There's an old door here. From the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. I see it again. I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way Mommy will believe me. I saw the weird door. Julie said the one that wasn't there before. Mummy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse and I will hide the 5 dolls too. Even if they get mad at me, I will bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. One will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mom takes a shower. The ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. Gotta.
hello. Is there anyone there?
Gotta. Abenai! So desu ka? Eh? Why yo?
Ay, pucha. Who pushed that door? What's happening?
Abenai desu yo. Alright, chat. I am gonna start wrapping it up. Now, it is time for me to get dinner before the movie, so I'm gonna start packing up. Let's see, who's on that we can raid into? Well, we know who we're gonna raid into because it's someone. You know what I want to know? She's not. Huh. Okay. We're gonna raid into Itatsu today. And we're gonna raid into... Yeah, we're gonna raid into Itatsu. Thank you everyone so much for coming by today. I will be back. For those of you who are interested in coming to the movie, I will be available for the movie in about 45 minutes. Please join us in the Discord in the general chat. And I hope to see you then. Matane!